Okay, folks, good afternoon. I've been away for a little while, and I just decided to completely revamp the entire podcast series. This is Past Your Bedtime. I am Douglas Mitchum, your host for the next 15 minutes. There will be a part 2 to this, so this will be a 30-minute episode, but it will be in parts. I'm just going to talk about some stuff, and I hope you listen about some stuff. Should any interruptions happen, we will figure out what we can do. There may not be interruption music this time. I don't have any royalty-free stuff, and I don't have anything I can play. Really, I'll just kick it onto my YouTube or my Pandora and play some royalty something. I don't know. But should any interruptions happen, I have taken care of that. So let's get right into it. Tonight we are talking about the lovely little vacation I've taken from it, and just kind of explaining what's going on. For starters, I am now officially stable enough at this point in time to where I can talk and actually make some sense out of what I'm talking about. I am working on getting some things taken care of in some different aspects. I also will be listening to. I keep stuttering because I'm trying to type and stuff. I'm not used to podcasting with a means of looking stuff up. We will get a touch up on a little bit of news, but right now we're just going to be talking about what's going on, what's happening, and why it's taken me so long to get where I need to go. As far as I'm concerned, we are trying to make sure that everything is working. As far as anybody else is concerned, the people I'm working with, they're a great set of people. Some of them are working diligently. Some of them are still taking their vacation. Unfortunately, that means things are going to have to be just a little bit less entertaining for them. But for anyone asking or anything, we're getting everything back put together. Tonight's episode right now will consist of, I know I keep repeating myself, I'm trying to think of everything I want to talk about, but tonight's episode will consist of all kinds of little things. And if there is an interruption, I'll throw on some music or something, and we'll go on from there. If anyone is interested in making a call in or talking to anyone at any point in time, there will be a call-in number eventually, but I might just have to list my phone number and do it by ear. It's not going to be perfect. The listeners won't be able to hear you, but as far as I'm concerned, you'll get your questions out of the way. If there's something you want to talk about, then by all means, go ahead, call in. That's a wonderful idea. For those of you who are interested in a position, give me just a second. I'm going to type something up. No, I better type it up right. For those of you interested in a hosting position, or maybe a audio tech position, or maybe a general position in a place, or maybe you're bored and you want someone to talk to. Look, I'm looking for people. I'm looking for people who are interested in just spending a little bit of their time to help me out. Should I get the money to pay you, that will become a thing, but as of right now, I can't afford it, so I'm not going to pretend that I can pay you. If anyone is interested in starting their own webcast, I can also give you a kind of put you in the right direction, show you the software, how to install it, what to install. It's pretty basic stuff, but I get it. Some people are like, I don't know, I don't want to do that. You can do an audio-based version of it on your phone. You can do a audio-visual based version of it on YouTube, and you can do an audio-based version on your computer that has calling capabilities with Skype. I'll be using those primarily for show hosting, but there will be a couple of shows like this one itself where you will be able to call in eventually. Not at this time, not because I don't like you guys or anything, but because I'm simply just trying to get things set up at first, and I don't need a whole bunch of people coming or calling in or coming in and being like, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing?" And I'm trying to set things up on my computer. I'm like, "Hey, chill out." Oh, pause that. If y'all do hear the occasional noise in the background, I'm doing audio tech checking with me. If y'all hear me talking to someone who y'all can't hear, I'm talking to my current audio tech, and she is making sure that y'all can hear me and that y'all can hear her. In the second half of the episode, we'll do I'll let her speak for a couple of minutes just so that she can say hi and ask how y'all are doing, and we can talk, kick crap for like 2 or 3 minutes. That's for this one specifically. She's also going to be a co-host on another podcast, but we have to set up the schedule. This one is an unscheduled episode. It is going to have 2 parts. I've been meaning to get this out for the longest, and now I'm finally doing it, so I'm excited. One of the things we are going to talk about is my current position as to what I am doing in life. I am in my final year of high school, so that is going to be hectic. This year is going to be very hectic. I've got 23 episodes of societal communication to do, at least 20 episodes of Lost in Thought to do, and this is supposed to run for, I think, 15 episodes from now to January, and from May to July, or May to July, it's supposed to have another 15 episodes. So 30 episodes are in line for Past Your Bedtime. That'll be season 1. But I've got a lot of stuff to go ahead and talk about. One of the things I'm going to bring up first, if I ever just leave the stream midstream, I need you to know that I am a volunteer firefighter at the local department. I'm not going to say where that is. It's not, unfortunately, not really unfortunately or fortunately. It's not the listed town that it says I am from or out of on the website, and I did that for a reason. I don't really want people knowing exactly where I am, not for any reason other than I'm a paranoid weirdo. But other than that, yeah, everything's going to get set up, hooked up. We're going to get everything figured out. So if I ever leave stream, I'm going on my way to a fire call, and whatever happens there will just be happening. Like, it'll be me doing whatever it is I'm doing. We do have 6 minutes left in this part. I might do 3 parts. I don't know. I don't really want to do an hour episode, but I don't really want to do 30 minutes. I don't want to leave y'all high and dry like that. Other news, I am no longer, as it may not surprise you, actually, if you know me personally, or you just know that I've moved from where I was staying, you know that I'm no longer a part of JRTC, and that I am no longer a part of the Teen City Council for the area I was at, and that I'm just no longer a part of a lot of things that I was in this one town that I am now in this town. That is because a lot of those things aren't even offered here, but if they were offered, those are things that I really wouldn't be interested in getting back into, simply for, just the change of scenery wouldn't be right. I wouldn't feel like I was in place, or if I had a home in those things. I still do my volunteer service because I believe that that's only fair for me to be doing as a part of my community. So we are working on that. If anybody is interested in becoming volunteer firefighter for your local department, if your department offers it, I would very much so suggest it. You do have to be 18 years old. I'm still in high school, but I am 18, and I'm not allowed to respond while I'm in class. That's one of the things I do need to put out, because a lot of people are like, well, how does it work with your school schedule, and how does it work with your work schedule? I've never gone to a call during work, but I'm sure if I were to talk to my employer and I had a vehicle, that's really what it is I don't have a vehicle. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to a fire call and walk all the way across town, because by the time I get there, they'd be gone. There wouldn't be no reason for me to be there. Can't carry my bunker gear everywhere either. I don't have a vehicle. But I'm sure that if you are employed and you have a vehicle and a means of access of getting to where you want to go or where you need to go, that it is something they would be willing to do. We do have 4 minutes left in this part. There will be a good 5 to 10 minute intermission between the two, because I will be talking with my audio tech to see if everything went well and what the analytics are and if anyone joined. If anyone does join, I doubt anyone will join. I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest. This is pretty new. The show itself isn't, but the actual having an episode is. We've been using it to put out updates because I don't have a general updates series or show or place to click on there on the website. We are working on getting our own website, but we have to build up some people to do that. Other than that, my next broadcast, another thing that might be happening during the intermissions is I may be looking up stories, because I am going to be doing news on Past Your Bedtime. That'll be my specific news related channel, things that I'm going to give my view on. I do have to be cautious about that, though, because I don't know if I'm allowed to, so I'm going to have to be careful what I say so I don't put out the wrong views and get myself in trouble with some people. I don't really have intense views. I'm not, like, radicalist or anything. It's just I don't want to say something that I may either find humorous or funny that may not strike a good line with the people I work closely to on the fire department or people I work closely to in just my regular day-to-day life. I don't want to jeopardize anybody else's character because mine might be a little bit strewed. I don't think it is. I think I'm pretty normal, but I can be a little weird, I guess. We do have 2 minutes until intermission. Invite your friends if you are listening live. If you aren't, then I don't know, don't invite anybody. I can't really tell you if you aren't. Share this with people. I'm glad you are listening. There will be a quick intermission. If you do come back, I can estimate that at about 12:40, I know that's a little ways off, but 12:40 for sure we will be back up and running. But at 12:35 we'll be up and running, 12:40 at the most. Like, that'll be the most amount of time that I'll let it go. If I can't figure out anything to talk about for 12:40, then I will make a public announcement that I just couldn't find anything. Well, I'll just keep talking and make random stuff up. I don't know. I'll be bored, but it's better than absolutely nothing. I do appreciate everybody who is listening currently. If you do want to be a part of this team, or you want to just learn how to do it yourself or learn how to broadcast, let me know. Email me at somewebcast@gmail.com. You either me or one of our technicians will get a hold of you, or the other producer, or, well, we have 3 producers. We have the primary and then the 2 other people who also work closely, and I'm not going to say who is who as to not impose a pyramid, and I'm not going to say that I'm the primary, and I'm not going to say whether I fit in as anything else. But this is something we'll be working on. If you're excited to see more, let me know. Comment on my Facebook page. Comment on my Instagram. I need to make the Facebook page public, I guess. We have a societal communication Facebook page, but that's primarily for societal communication. This is going to be the little stretch here. I appreciate those who are listening and those who were interested in listening. We'll be right back after a short intermission. Have a good couple of minutes or day if you're not going to come back. Love you guys. I will talk to you in a little bit, because that's how I roll.